In this video, we're going to be covering the suite of productivity apps from Microsoft 365. Our primary focus here will be on Outlook, but we'll also be touching on Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. You may already be familiar with these apps, as they've been around for a while, but we'll be sure to go over the basics to make sure you're covered. Let's get to it. Hey everyone, Cameron Schroyer here, lead trainer with First Column IT, handling technology so your business can thrive. Going back to the 90s for just a second here, you may remember Microsoft bringing out the Microsoft Office for Windows suite. This brought together the best of productivity programs available at that time. Through the years, the Microsoft Office suite grew larger, with more programs becoming available. Today, they are now all under the Microsoft 365 suite, which is the cloud-based subscription model to provide the most updated versions of these popular applications. Or you may still be using a locally installed version of Office, such as Office 2019 or Office 2021. We usually call this the perpetual version, and this doesn't offer the same access to the web apps like Microsoft 365 does. But no matter which version you're using, the apps generally remain the same across these versions. With that said, let's go ahead and take a look at them. Alright, so here we are on my desktop, and I have the various different Office apps loaded into my taskbar. If you don't happen to see them down here, you can always find them if you click on Start and look for them under the All Apps menu in alphabetical order. Let's start out with Outlook. When you launch the program, it should already have your email inbox loaded in here. As you begin, you'll notice the list of inboxes on the left pane, your messages in the center pane, and the message preview in the right pane. You can alter the size of each pane by shrinking and expanding them. On the top of the screen, you'll see the simplified ribbon. If you prefer to use Outlook with the classic ribbon, click on the Ribbon Layout drop-down menu, located in the rightmost portion of the top bar. Then select Classic Ribbon. If there are any changes you'd like to make in the ribbon, you can make those changes here as well. I prefer to use the classic ribbon myself, so I'll just leave it like this. You can also go to the View options to customize your view that's easier for you to navigate through Outlook. Click on the Change View button and select which view mode you'd like. Or for more advanced options, you can go to View Settings. While we're in the View options, by default, you may notice that the Show Focused Inbox is selected. The purpose of the focused inbox is to assist in automatically sorting your emails, bringing you the emails that may specifically be targeted for your attention, versus other emails that may still be legitimate, but may not necessarily involve you directly. Generally, we suggest turning this off, so that when you're looking through your emails in the message pane, you're not having to remember to go back and forth between your focused inbox and your other inbox. Turning the Show Focused Inbox option off, you'll see that all of your messages will appear under the All section, so you can view your emails all in one go. Then for any unread messages, you can either scroll to find them, or simply use the Unread section. This is all completely by preference, so if you feel more comfortable using the Focused Inbox, then definitely go for it. If you're supposed to have access to more than one mailbox, you will see them listed as different ones under your own mailbox in the left pane. Click on the little arrow next to the name of the mailbox, and it should show you the list of available folders. Click on the Inbox folder to review the emails for that mailbox. If there is a different folder that you frequently access, regardless if it's in your mailbox or another mailbox that you manage, you can right-click on that folder and add it to your favorites, so you can quickly jump into it right from your Favorites menu. Different inbox folders will label themselves with the corresponding account name to quickly identify them. If you have access to another mailbox, more than likely, you may have permissions to send out emails through that account. If so, you can do this by composing a new message, then going up to the Options menu and clicking on the From option. This will give you the drop-down box to select the other account. If you're sending as this account for the first time, or you don't see the email address that you can send as, you'll need to click on Other Email Address, and in the next window, either type in the email address, or you can search the directory for the account by clicking on the From button. Select the account you have access to and click OK. Then OK again. Now this will always come up as an option for you when you're composing emails in the future. As you're composing emails, you may also want to include a signature. To create a new signature, or to modify an existing one, while you're composing a new message, click on the Signature button, then go to Signatures. If you already have a signature, you can modify it right from here. Otherwise, to create a new signature, click on New, then give it a name. In the body, create your signature the way you want it to appear. Once you're satisfied with how it looks, click Save. To use the specific signature, you can set it to automatically be used in new messages, replies and forwarded messages, or both. If you keep it set to none, then no signatures will be attached. Once everything looks good, click OK. The next time you go to compose an email, you'll find it appear automatically within the body. Outlook is great for organizing your emails, but it's also a great way to organize your calendar and contacts too. To access your calendar, click on the calendar icon just below the mail icon in the left bar. You should see a monthly view of your calendar by default. You can change the view by clicking on one of the selections within the Arrange menu, allowing you to adjust the view of your calendar by the day, work week, and month. You can also use the Schedule view as well. To add an event to your calendar, click on New Appointment. In the next window, type in the title of your event, the start and end date and times, and any notes you'd like in the body. Once you're done, click on Save and Close. You can also create a new meeting and add any required attendees for this event. After you hit Send, it will now come up in your own calendar, or go to any of the attendees' calendars if they accept the invitation. If you already have permissions to someone's mailbox, you should be able to view their calendars under your calendar. To have it appear, just click on the checkbox next to it, and it will come up into your calendar view alongside yours. If you need access to a different shared calendar, as long as you have permissions for it, you can click on the Add Calendar button in the top bar and use the address book to locate it. Click on the name of the person or calendar you'd like to add, then click on Calendar, or simply double-click on the name. You should see it appear in the field. Once you've selected the calendars you'd like to add, click OK. They should now all appear under the shared calendars. Again, to view these, click on the checkbox next to it, and it will show these calendars as well. And to view your contacts, click on the icon of the people on the left bar, just under the calendar icon. You can view your contacts in here, as well as any contacts for any mailboxes you may have access to. From here, you can add new contacts, or find shared contacts. Click on the name to open the address book and select the name of the person who has the list of contacts you need. Then click OK and OK again. You should now see them as an option to select under your contacts to view the contacts they have in their list. With Microsoft 365, you also have access to the other productivity apps. There's Excel, which is used to create spreadsheets, Word, which is used to create text documents, and PowerPoint, which is used to create presentations. With each of these apps, so long as you already have the file saved within a location syncing with OneDrive, you can use the autosave function to automatically save your progress. This is especially useful if you're making many changes to a file and wish to retain those changes over the course of your progress. It also comes in handy for those times when you might lose power, or your battery dies, and you need to pick up where you left off. If you are making temporary changes to a file and don't wish to save them, simply turn off the autosave toggle in the top of the app that you're using. Also, with Microsoft 365, you have access to each of these applications through the web. This can be helpful if you're on the go and need to access these on a public computer, or if you're using a temporary computer and need to access your files quickly without having them installed on your computer. To access these, simply go to www.office.com and sign in with your organizational account. Once you're signed in, you'll see the bar to the left side of the page with several of the web apps already available. If you don't see them, you can also try checking for all of your apps by clicking on the matrix icon on the top left and looking for your apps in that menu, or by clicking on More Apps. You can access your email online by clicking on the Outlook app, and you'll see your mailbox almost as if you have the desktop version loaded. This is also a great way to check for emails directly through the email servers with Microsoft, in case you're troubleshooting a missing or problematic email that may not be loading through your desktop version of Outlook. If you need to open a shared mailbox you have access to, click on your user icon, click on the Open Another Mailbox link, and type in the email address of the account you need access to. This mailbox will then load into another tab. You can also use the web versions of Teams to continue your conversations online, Excel, Word, and PowerPoint, and use many of the same features that would be available to you if you were using the desktop versions of these applications. As you can see, Microsoft 365 offers a wide range of productivity apps available to you either on the web or on your computer locally. Hope this video has been helpful, and if you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to us through support@firstcolumn.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.